Here's something telling about the United States and the economy and just people in general. They did this survey of money down there in Washington, D.C. I'm talking about cash money. And they found that 90% of all of our currency has traces of the drug cocaine on it.
Right.
Yeah, and I said, well, no wonder Federal Reserve Chairman Ben Bernanke is so crazy. Have you seen that guy? I'm Ben Bernanke. Who wants to be a millionaire? Have you seen the dollar bill lately, though? I mean, here's a sure tip-off. Have you taken a dollar bill out and take a look at it? Well, look at this. There's your dollar bills. Look at that. That ought to tell you something.
All right, you know, they're talking about, I just want to do this because this is unbelievable. We just had the millennium thing, it's now 2000, and they're already saying, the U.S. Census Bureau, that by 2100, 100 years from now, the population of this country will have doubled. Wow. 570 million people will have doubled in 100 years. 570 million people. This country is going to be so crowded, the U.S. Mint is looking ahead. This is what the dollar bill, because of the crowding, this is what the dollar bill will look like 100 years from now. Look at this. It's going to be so crowded, the population will have doubled. Look at that. See, there's George Washington. It's a guy. They don't know. Who's that guy? They don't know. It's just that crowded. It's just a guy there. That's how crowded it's going to be.
Man,
huh?
That's crowded.
Woo!
Man,
you get my point?
Whoa.
You know, I don't know if you know this or not, but Tim Geithner, who is the Treasury Secretary, Tim Geithner, he and his wife were talking one day about the $100 bills, and he said, we got to get a new $100 bill because this one can be counterfeited easily. And she said, no, you can't counterfeit the $100 bill. And he said, yeah, you can. Here, look, we got a counterfeit $100 bill right there. See the problem? Now that's Rod Blagojevich. So
I see.
So they redesigned the $100 bill, and Tim Geithner introduced the $100 bill. And today in New York City downtown, Mayor Bloomberg in Times Square introduced the new $50 hooker. So it's been a big, big day. And now everybody's excited about President Obama saying that he supports gay marriage, even the United States Treasury Department. And you don't think of them really as paying much attention to what's going on. They're all caught up in the excitement of the president endorsing gay marriage. Have you seen the new dollar bill they're proposing? Look at this. It's right there. Yeah. There it is. I just want to warn tourists and also local residents as well. There's a considerable amount of counterfeit money in circulation. Are you aware of this?
Uh-oh.
I don't know. It's like $500,000 of counterfeit money. So be very, very careful, because sometimes you go into a store and you'll make a purchase, you see, and you'll give them your money, and then in return you'll get the counterfeit money.
Yeah.
And you won't realize this till you're back in the hotel room paying the escort lady.
Yeah.
So I have, now wait a minute. No. Here's a couple of things to look for. The one right there in that corner, you see, it's out of focus.
That's right.
That's bad photocopy work. Down here, some of the shading. See how that kind of evaporates? Also, now the real key in the middle.
Yes.
Yeah, in the middle is Steven Seagal. He's not supposed to be there. So if you have any of these. Now, here's something, I guess this is disturbing, and maybe it's a surprise, I don't know, but they ran a deal down there in Washington, and they took a look at U.S. currency, you know, folding money, paper dollars, that kind of thing, and it's covered, 90% of all currency in this covered with cocaine, traces of cocaine that they found in Washington. 90% covered with traces of cocaine. That's crazy. And then I got to thinking, wait a minute. Have you looked at a dollar bill lately? Take a look at this. See what I'm talking about? Look at that.